my first time in a club. I had been training for a couple of months, so I'm feeling pretty decently about myself. But still, I feel a bit anxious because it's my first time at a pub. So I'm playing pool with some guys, and it's late into the night, and my parents were not too far because they were showing me the nightlife. So as I'm playing pool, and I've been training for a couple of months, so I'm feeling decent. Still a bit scared because it was my first time in a while at this point that I'd seen so many people in one place. Like, it was unbelievable. My brain was like, it literally like exploded. But what I do remember as I'm playing pool, and I'm fucking missing like crazy because I sucked ass at pool. I'm pretty decent at pool now. This one guy just bumps into me and like, he was rude about it. He was like an asshole about it. A couple minutes later, another guy, I'm just like playing with the pool stick. It's loud. It's, everything is like jumping and stuff. And this guy just grabs my pool stick and puts it down. You want to know what I did? I did jack shit. I was too scared. I felt weak. Even though I had been training, inwardly I felt weak. I felt like I wasn't strong enough. In that moment of disrespect, I don't know, it lit something in me. It lit something in me is like, CJ, keep pushing. So at this time, my frame was very small. I looked like a boy, like a fat kid that you'd take to the candy store to give a lollipop. It was my first bulk. I was like, I won't even lie, I was dirty bulking. I wasn't bulking the right way. But a couple months later, I go on my first cut. I get really lean and I look pretty decent. I look pretty good, but I'm noticing in my physique, my arms are kind of small, chest is kind of small. Only really thing that I had at that time was just abs. So, and my frame wasn't as big as it could be. So I learned how to bulk the right way in those coming months as I was coming off my dirty bulk. I learned about this thing called the lean bulk. So I said, okay, I heard that the lean bulk, it gets better the longer you do it. So I said to myself, let's lean bulk for a very long ass time. And I started applying the lean bulk in my diet. I'm eating clean, eating in a slight caloric surplus. And as the first months come by, I see a little bit of a difference. But as the months go on, I start to see myself starting to pick up more mass. My shoulders are getting bigger. My back is getting bigger. My triceps are getting bigger. Shit, even my biceps are getting bigger. My neck's getting bigger. My traps are getting bigger. And my chest, oh man, was it getting bigger. My frame starts to widen and broaden. So we go to the same pub that I went to a couple months later. I was playing pool. There was loud music playing. And not once did a guy bump into me and literally grab my pool stick and like just put it down. Not one fucking guy. There was even a guy, there were even guys that would literally move out of their way for me so that I could go and walk. Like, literally, imagine people squashed in the area and I'm just walking. They see me, they move out of my fucking way. I felt fucking amazing. I'd go up and speak to literally groups of girls. I felt awesome. I'd make them laugh. I was laughing. I was having a good time. Whenever I would go, people would make space for me. I felt fucking amazing. It was because I learned how to broaden my frame and build muscle the right way that I was able to gain that respect. And more importantly, I had more self-respect for myself because I wasn't gonna tolerate a motherfucker at that point to grab my fucking pool stick. Fuck you. And it's all thanks to, like I said, broadening my frame and bulking the right way. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to bulk the right way and to put on muscle mass. By the way, before this bulk, I was like 72 kgs and I bulked up to like 87, 88 kgs in a year. I literally lean bulked for a year straight. So I know what the fuck I'm talking about. And any of you motherfuckers that are like commenting, oh, lean bulking, fuck you, pussy. Probably have a mid physique and my physique is better than yours. Fuck off. Don't need that hateful energy. You can get the fuck off my channel. But for the guys that want to learn and they're ready to listen to me, keep on watching this video and I will broaden your frame. All you gotta do is just have a willingness to learn from me. But before we get started, I am answering fitness questions on my Instagram. Top link in the description box down below at Craig Zerner. Just give me a follow and send me a message, and I'll help you to the best of my ability. Lots of guys that I've given advice to are seeing progress in their fitness journey, and it feels amazing. And I wish that for you. Just ask me a question, and my advice fucking works. Now, if you want structure, you want a routine, you want to build the best physique, you want to have the best physique at your gym, honestly, get girls, have guys respect you, like guys literally move out of their way to give you space. You want experiences like that? Top link in the description box down below, man. It'll be one of the best purchases in your life, and one of the best investments. Camera died, so I had to free up some storage. Top link in the description box down below, and you trust me enough. Now, how do you broaden your frame? First off, what makes your frame wide? What makes you have like a masculine frame? What muscles do you need to work? Lots of people, like all those shit channels that would have like the faceless like person, and they have the AI speaking, broaden your frame, broaden your frame. But none of them actually like dive into like the intricate details of what makes a frame wide. I'm gonna simplify that all for you. Basically, what you're gonna wanna work and develop is the V-taper. The V-taper is like how we see the hourglass in women. It's like their hourglass in men, so it has the same effect. Think about how crazy that is. And this is something you can fucking develop. That's awesome. So, what makes a V-taper is your lats. Your lats are what is going to widen your frame and give you a more masculine frame. And another exercise that you can do that will also help your frame just like that much wider, but it makes a difference, are your lateral delts. Delt means shoulder, lateral means sideways. So this bad boy here, look at my boulder shoulders. I made a video on like how to build massive shoulders, by the way. You can check it out on my channel. But basically, the two exercises that I would recommend that like widen your frame and like help you build a sexy, masculine, dominant, attractive frame are pull-ups for your lats. It's the best fucking back exercise on planet Earth. Now, most people do pull-ups wrong, and I don't blame you. There's so much information online where they overcomplicate a very simple exercise, and it honestly sucks. I know that feeling of feeling overwhelmed, and you're left more confused than before. But don't worry, I'm gonna show you the one and the best way, the greatest way to do pull-ups. You won't have to watch another like pull-up video again. Basically, we're gonna do regular pull-ups. It's my most favorite pull-up variation. I think it's the best one. So you have your overhand grip, basically this. Lots of people say, pounding grip, shut the fuck up. Sound like a fucking smartass. Just the overhand grip, right? You go on the bar, make sure your arms are like shoulder width apart, like around about here. Find out what like feels like the most comfortable for you, but make sure it's an overhand grip. Now, what I want you to do is lock in your shoulder blades, like just push them back. You're gonna wanna have them in this position for the whole entire duration of your set. As you're doing this pull-up, I want you to go up relatively fast with good form with your shoulder blades back. I want you to pause for a second and slowly go down, but here's the caveat. Most people fuck this up. What you wanna do is, instead of fully locking your arms out and entering a passive hang, no. Remember I said to have your shoulder blades in throughout the entire duration of your set. Keep your shoulder blades back, and as you're about to lock out, keep it at this position. Keep it at this position. Not this. No. At this position. Just before lockout fade. Just before the lockout. This keeps your back under tension, and it's the best way to do pull-ups and maximizes your gains from this exercise. Now, the amount of reps depends on how strong you are, but I'd set a goal of working your way up to 8 pull-ups. Be a little nice goal, but if you can just do 3 for like 3 sets, that's perfectly fine. We all got to start somewhere, and it's actually, that's like not too bad if you can do 3 pull-ups. Like most guys can't even do fucking 1 pull-up. So work your way up, progressively overload the reps over time, because you are gonna get stronger and your lats are gonna thank you for doing pull-ups. Your lats are gonna be so fucking wide, man, after doing pull-ups. Like, I'll show a picture of what my back used to look like before doing pull-ups and what it looks like now after doing pull-ups. My back is fucking massive, man. And it's all thanks to pull-ups. Second exercise you can do for your delts, right? It's just lateral raises. You get a dumbbell, you sit up straight, squeeze that ass of yours, and keep your shoulder blades back and just use your shoulders to raise on the lateral raises. Pause for a second at the top and go down. Now with this exercise, it doesn't really benefit from heavy weights because it's a small muscle group. So the way you want to do to grow your lateral delts is basically high reps, great, and make sure you have great form. With all your exercises, make sure you have good form, but make sure it's high reps with lower weight. Look at my fucking delts. My delts are like probably bigger than yours. So listen to me, it fucking works. Now, I never write this down. Did I write it down? Okay, I wrote it down. The way that you can widen your frame as well is also going on a lean bulk. You heard me talk about this earlier. I went on a lean bulk for a year straight. Now I'm on a cut and I'm looking fucking sexier, and that's because I'm on a cut and stuff. But before I went on a cut, I was on a lean bulk. And a lean bulk is basically you eat clean and you eat in a slight caloric surplus. Now for all my math brothers that love math, all the tribe members in this tribe of mine that like to do math and whatever, and they have like MyFitnessPal and stuff, find your maintenance. Whatever your height is, put in your weight, you'll find your maintenance. Let's say you're 5'6" and you weigh like 120 pounds. Put that in, you'll get a maintenance. I'm not sure what the maintenance for those guys are, but it's probably like somewhere in the early 2000s. And with this exercise, not this exercise, with your maintenance at plus 200. It's as simple as that. And for all the guys that are like me and can't be asked to like track their fucking macros because they don't know how to work the fucking scale, all you gotta do is just ask for a spoonful extra of food from your mom or dad, or if you're the one cooking dinner. So let's say I'm having curry, beef curry, right? Oh, I love beef curry. And I'm on like a lean bulk. This is what I used to do actually. Let's say I'm having curry. I'd ask my mom to please dish a spoonful extra of curry and rice, and like have like a pretty decently big plate. I did that for a couple months straight. I bulked up from 72 kgs to like fucking like 80 in the late 80s, like 88 or 89 or something. I was fucking huge. I was big. My back, I had like lower back pain because I was so heavy. But even during this bulk, I was still able to like somewhat show my abs, and I was building mostly muscle. And I'm grateful for lean bulking. It helped me build up so much mass, confidence, and my self-esteem increased. Because now that I'm on a cut, bro, I look fucking jacked. I'll show a photo. I look sexy. I have vascularity in my fucking forearms, my veins, my chest, my abs, my fucking traps, bro. I'm just looking sexy, lean, and jacked. And by listening to my advice, you can also get sexy, lean, and jacked. That's it for today's video. That's how you broaden your frame. And when you trust me enough, make sure to check out my Aesthetic Bodybuilders Program. It'll be one of the best investments of your life if you do decide to purchase it. Also, I am answering questions on Instagram at Craig Zernith. Top link in the description box down below. Just give me a follow and send me your question. That's it. God bless and keep moving forward. Mwah.